All right, guys, so today we're gonna be installing an EZNiche. I'm gonna walk you through all of the steps to get the niche installed. The first step is going to be actually cutting so that we can get the niche in place. The next step is gonna be actually fitting the niche into this hole that we cut. All we're gonna wanna do is do a dry fit. After we do the actual install, we're gonna put silicone around it. We're going to take concrete board screws and we're going to secure the niche all the way around it into the concrete board. The last step, we're gonna finish the niche out. So the niches come in a bunch of different sizes. This size in particular is 14 by 22. It can be installed vertically or horizontally, doesn't matter. The substrate in this video in particular that this niche is going into is gonna be concrete board. So in order for us to cut the concrete board, we're gonna need to use a grinder. We're not gonna be able to do that with a utility knife. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna put the niche up to the concrete board and we're gonna trace the back side of that niche for our outline on the concrete board. Then we'll take our grinder and we'll cut that out, and then we'll pop the concrete board out, and we'll be ready to set the niche. Okay, so the next step is gonna be actually fitting the niche into this hole that we cut. All we're gonna wanna do is do a dry fit. After we do the actual install, we're gonna put silicone around it, but for now, we just wanna make sure that our cut is good. So we're gonna take our niche and we're gonna put it into our cutout that we've already made in the concrete board, make sure everything is nice and tight, make sure there's no gaps, make sure the niche goes all the way and the lip of the niche sits flush on the concrete board. Once we've got that step, we'll take the niche back out and we're actually going to set it. So in order to do that, we're gonna take our silicone, in this case we're using GE's Gold 100% silicone, we're gonna put that around the edge of the niche and then we're gonna put the niche back in to our cutout in the concrete board. When we do this, we're going to take concrete board screws and we're going to secure the niche all the way around it into the concrete board. So at this point here, we have a 100% waterproof niche that has been siliconed to the concrete board. So we're almost done at this point. Before I give you guys the last step, don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the little heart, do all the things, okay? In order to finish the niche, super easy. All we're gonna do is tape our fiberglass mesh tape, the same tape that we would use for concrete board. And we're going to apply that all the way around the lip of the niche, and then we're gonna take thin set. You don't need to use a high-end thin set, you can use a cheap thin set for this because all we're doing is going over the seams of the niche. This is the same process as if you were putting up go board or concrete board. We're just gonna trowel that over the mesh tape that we just applied, and then we're gonna let it dry. After all of that is complete, the absolute last step is going to be to apply your waterproofing membrane. You want to make sure that that seam all the way around the niche gets a nice heavy coat of that waterproofing membrane, if not 2 coats, which is usually what we're going to do. That right there allows you to have a completely waterproof niche before tile even hits the shower. Before we end, I want to go over a couple of things with y'all that you might run into, or frustrations of using other niches. That is exactly why we choose to only use EZNiches in our showers. So number one of the things that we run into, and this is fairly common, is if you want to install a niche center in a shower, a lot of times you're going to find a stud right in your way. Well, obviously you're going to have to tackle that prior to your go board or your concrete board or whatever substrate you're using going up. What we recommend doing is framing that very similar to framing a door. So we'll cut out the section of 2x4 that we need for the niche, but we're actually going to make it a little bit bigger so that we can put a header in, and then we can put a couple of jack studs in for that so that it takes whatever load that stud was taking and it doesn't put any pressure on the niche, because the last thing that we want is pressure on the niche that can cause tile cracking. The next thing is the reason that we don't use any other niches, that we only use these, is because of the flange lip that it has all the way around it. So when you look at these niches, it's got about 1.5 inch lip that goes all the way around, but that 1.5 inch lip is only about 1/8 of an inch thick, if not thinner. What's nice about that is that we don't have to set the niche completely flush with the concrete board. It actually sits over whatever substrate you're using, concrete board, go board, so on and so forth. Whereas most niches, you actually have to cut them larger, and then you have about 1/2 inch thick lip that matches the concrete board or the other substrate, and they butt up to each other. What this does is it actually causes another joint right there, and now you have to frame the backside of the niche in order to support the weight of the niche, as opposed to the substrate supporting the niche itself, which is what EZNiche, why it makes it so easy, because all we have to do is literally cut the hole, silicone it, and pop it in. So other niches are a little bit more complicated to use. All that being said, I hope that this helped y'all. And if you guys have any questions or concerns or comments, please let me know down below. And hey, you know the deal. Like, subscribe, hit the little heart, and do all the things. And I will see you in the next video.